Hi there, my name is Finn Feldman, and I'm applying for the Audrey Todd Memorial Scholarship. I'm attending Centaurus High School right now as a senior, and I will be going to Wesleyan University in Connecticut this next fall. I want to show you guys a few things that make me me, but I want to represent those through some objects. So the first thing I have is my camera. My favorite thing in the world is photography. If you ask anyone about me, they're going to say, "Oh, Finn, the photography guy." I love photography so much. I have been taking photos since I was 7 years old. My dad gave me this camera when I was 7. And ever since that day, I've really just fallen in love with the art form. I love taking photos at sports games. I love taking photos at school dances. But really, my heart lies in taking street photography and photojournalism stuff. Like going to protest around the Denver Capitol, taking photos at events happening in my school community. That's my favorite thing to do. I run the school newspaper, and I really encourage people to get into photography with it. With that, I am planning on majoring in photojournalism or journalism with a concentration in photojournalism when I go to Wesleyan. And I also plan on minoring in political science. I am fascinated by the government and the way it works, as well as the history around the government. And I love reading about it. These were the two books I had closest to me, but I have stacks of books about the government and everything having to do with it. My dream in life is to work for a news outlet such as NPR and travel the world taking photos at governmental events such as congressional meetings, protests around, and just really showing people who read the news and everyone, hopefully, what is happening around. Some things I like to do for fun, though, are I love to rock climb. I have started rock climbing after my friend showed it to me around a year ago. And my favorite thing about it is that when I was a kid, I was really not very good at sports. I was always picked last. But with rock climbing, it's not a team thing. You are motivating yourself and you're trying to do the best you can just for yourself. It is self-motivated, and I absolutely love that. And I love being able to see myself get stronger through everything and work with my friends and just talk to them. It is so amazing. I also love music. I love playing the piano. This is some of my piano music. I love jazz. I love classical. And I also love playing the trombone. I do really like playing classical music on the trombone, but my favorite thing is jazz because you get to play a lot of super fun, solo, crazy stuff on it. And I love art in general, not just photography. So I like to buy from local artists around. I got this at an art gallery probably like a month ago. I love contemporary art. I have an internship at the Museum of Contemporary Art in Denver, and I got this piece from a different art gallery in Denver that specializes in contemporary art. And it's just a ton of photos of door garages, which I think is super cool. And I also just love classical art. I need to hang this up in my room. That's why it's wrapped. But my entire room, the entire walls are just all covered in art I love. From local people and from crazy, super famous, talented artists. I also love to cook. My favorite thing to cook is pasta because I feel like it's super versatile and you can try a ton of different things with it. And my mother is a vegan. I am not personally vegan, but because when I'm cooking for everyone in the house. I like to cook from this cookbook. If you can't tell, it's a little worn down. And I feel like vegan cooking is a lot more rewarding because it's a lot harder to get right. But when you get it right, it feels awesome. And then I also really love animals. I'm at my mother's house right now. I'm not at my dad's. So my dad's house has 5 cats and 5 dogs because we like to rehome animals that are in worse predicaments and give them a good life. And so I have this when I get all that cat and dog hair on me. And I also volunteer at a pig shelter that rehouses pigs that are sent to slaughter homes that somehow escape, and we find them good homes in the Denver metro area. And then last thing about me that I have is I love children. I am a camp counselor at a ninja course place. It's like an obstacle thing. And I sometimes pull aside kids who are having rough times with the athletic stuff because that used to be me. And I like to draw with them and really just find what makes them click and then get them back out there, get them exercising, get them playing with friends and everything. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you learned a little about me, and I would like to thank you again for the opportunity to apply this scholarship.